Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Commodores kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line after a spectacular return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First carry of the season for this transfer. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
They'll try to run for it. There's a crease. Powers through. He's up to 41 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Keeps it on first down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. That's caught. It's Sherrill. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks free, and he might be got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Commodores! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Fielded in the end zone, it's Beebe. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Holstein. With the catch. It's Courtney. At the 40. There he goes. It's a running room. The 20. He's at touchdown, Virginia. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cavaliers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really really important to get something out of this drive. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Alexander. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 40. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And right now it looks like there's 12, 13, 14 guys on defense. I mean, last possession you saw him break on the football, get the pick six. Now another opportunity again. Dialed in, focused, breaks on the football, but that's why he plays defense. Shows you why he's not a receiver, but this defense is dialed in.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Looking for a big play. And that one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And a great job by the defense stringing that ball along. But when I'm the offensive player, man, I see I'm not going to get anywhere, lower my shoulder, get that extra 2 or 3 yards to always try to make the situation more manageable on the next down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the